Hello, 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 and welcome to my sunset. Today is Monday, July 20th, 2026. Here in beautiful Arizona. It is 7:40. All right, so I'm coming on a bit earlier than I normally do. I think if we didn't have all these clouds, it would be a lot lighter. And it looks like we're going to get maybe a little bit of rain or something. These gusts of wind. Ooh, the sunset is looking pretty though. The camera's not really picking it up as beautifully as I would like, but it's beautiful for me. But I think a storm is blowing in here from the south. It is about, like 85 degrees right now. And with these monsoon clouds and monsoon weather, it has been really humid. So that 85 does not feel as mild as it normally does because of the increased humidity that we're having. But I am just winding down some work that I was doing. I am working on trying to get my live experience out there. I was so impressed with myself, or at least with the experience that I created, that I felt it needed to be proliferated. So I am working on that. And I'm excited because of the work that I'm watching myself do. There's Kitty. Hi, Kitty. Oh, he's gonna come all the way around. Hi, Kitty. But I'm impressed with what I'm watching myself do, and I'm attributing it to the processes that I'm taking myself through. I've been testing and working on my 3-part hypnosis series, and in so doing, I am being transformed myself, and I wanted that to be the case. And I was thinking about, so I did the first part, I did the second part, and I've been lingering on the third part. I use it almost every night, at least several times a week. I listen to the third part, and that's how the hypnosis series works, is that you listen to the first part for at least a minimum of 3 days, but I recommend a week, if not longer, maybe 2 if you have it. But if you really have the time and you want to see some real transformation, then I would do the first part almost ad nauseum. So you just do it and do it, and you watch what happens with yourself. So you listen to it at night. So my audios are developed to capitalize on what I call sleep-based learning or sleep-based transformation. And so you listen while you sleep, or at bedtime, and then in the morning you wake up and you journal. And you do that when you're in each of the phases of the protocol. So you do one for at least a week, I would say, and then when you feel like hypnosis one, or the step one has integrated, when you feel like, okay, I've gotten that out of my system, then you move on to two. And the beauty of it is that you will feel the need to shift. So you'll do it, you'll listen, and you'll journal, and at some point, and that's why you give it a week. That's why I recommend a week, and not necessarily, you can do it in 3 days. I don't recommend 3 days. I recommend the week, because sometimes you feel the shift, but there's a little bit more integration that you want to go through. So just like the sunset, we get two sunsets. There's the first primary sunset, and then you get the secondary integrative into night sunset. So anyway, so you do the first one, you feel the shift. You do the second one, same thing. You do it for about a week, you feel the shift, and then you do the third one. And the third one is the integration phase of the three-part protocol. And I've been listening to three for like, geez, maybe 4 months, 5 months. And sometimes I'll let it go, and then I'll start to feel myself getting distracted by the external world again, and so I'll go back in and do it as a touch up. And that's kind of how it's designed. It's designed to where you use the third part as the your retainer, your you're revisiting to help keep you where you want to be, and to help you with new growth if you're looking for that. But the things that I'm doing now, I don't think I would be doing them if I hadn't uh, gone through this process with myself, this process of growth, this process of wanting to shift my identity towards my more authentic self. And that's the identity you're shifting to. There isn't You can think of a make-believe identity that I want to be a CEO, I want to be this that, or the other thing, but really you're shifting to your most authentic self. And the things that you've always wanted to do, the things that were hidden within you that you didn't have words for, they start to come out on their own. You start watching yourself discovering things, and you start watching the steps that you're taking in life fulfill the dreams that you've forgotten about. And that's kind of what I'm going through right now. So I just finished creating a creative concept for um, a commercial thing that I'm doing. And I'm just blown away by how things are just manifesting for me, and I'm just excited about that. So if you want to take part in the three-part hypnosis, that is premium content you can find if you click the link in the description. You're going to go into my free app. So I created an app, and that app was my first thing that I created. Um, and in the app, if you go into the navigation, go to the premium page, and you'll find some of my premium offerings, and the three-part hypnosis series is one of those things. And I have not yet, while I was developing the three-part hypnosis series, I put it on a pay what you want model. I do have the suggested price in there, but right now, and this is probably going to end within the next week or so, it is on that model. So you can get it on a pay what you want model, because I was developing it, and I was inviting people to go on the journey with me to see, what kinds of changes are you going through, and we could discuss them. But the changes that you see are going to be, how quickly you see those changes, it's going to be dependent on each person. I feel like I took a long time. I think I was resistant to change, but and it's a subtle process. You just all of a sudden kind of wake up in your own life, and you're watching it happening in a way, and you're like, oh wow, it's happening. So it's really cool. But anyway, it's on a pay what you want model for now. I'm going to put this third part in it. I called myself testing it all this time, but really I was using it and being my own guinea pig for it. But I'll put the third one in, but get it now while you can while it's priced how it is. Because when I do put that third one in, and this is, I've been saying this for probably 6 months or whatever now, when I put the third one in, then I'm going to lock it in at the full price. So yeah, I'm excited. I'm just kind of living in my own joy right now. Not to say there aren't ups and downs. Of course, life is life. But I feel like I'm in the driver's seat more so than before, and it's just a wonderful, wonderful feeling. So anyway, that's pretty much all I had to share for today. Let me see. Oh, hey in the chat. Now let's see what's going on. Tomas Alvarado, hi, welcome to my sunset-ish. We have storm clouds coming in, so it wasn't too much of a sunset, but we're going into night. But welcome to my sunset. Roadside and recovery, hi. Oh, you know what? Your name is actually really important to me. Like, it's a personal nod to some things, some shadow work that I've been doing over the last couple of months, but it's become more in my face last couple of weeks. So roadside recovery. Wow, that's kind of a nod from the universe to me. So thank you for coming in and visiting my sunset with me. What? Tomas? Don't say such things. Melanie Lodge. Hi, Melanie. Welcome to my sunset. You have something, some, I don't know if those are emojis or what, but you've got some characters in your chat. Hello, and welcome to my sunset. Thanks for hopping in. Check out the link to my free app. It's totally free. There's no paywalls or anything. I offer some premium content, and I have that on that premium page. But otherwise, it's a inner work app, and it guides you through inner work. So a lot of us are kind of on our own, or we just, choose to go through our processes alone. And so this app kind of guides you through it. There's some attachment stuff, some Jungian psychology stuff. It's based on your Kabbalistic blueprint. And so, I'm getting some astrological information from you. But it's a wealth of information. It's a great resource to use for all kinds of things. So do check it out. The link is in the description. And then articles that I write and events that I do and so forth are also in there. So go on in there and have at it, have fun and enjoy. But other than that, I think I'll leave it there. Thanks for hopping in and hope to see you on another one. Good night.